Climate forced migration is undeniably happening, and climate impacts is a driving force of this migration.
Why are people running to urban areas? Because they think urban areas is where at least they can get a source of livelihood.
This is not a problem that we will face in a decade or a generation. This is a problem that we face it today.
By 2050, if nothing is done, if no planning is conducted to address the climate crisis, internal migration will reach some 86 million will be moved in sub-Saharan Africa, close to 40 million in South Asia, and 17 million in Latin America.
These climate challenges call for more measures towards climate adaptation, mitigation, and climate financing.
We're a city which is surrounded by mountains and the ocean. And all of the migration growth is pushing up onto the mountains with deforestation, which increases the risk of landslides for those in the city. Those who flee the rural areas are susceptible to landslides. Then there are also where those who settle along the coast are susceptible to ocean sea rising. So you're going from the frying pan into the fire.
This issue has been overlooked. Local leaders have a critical role to play to ensure that cities avoid worst-case scenarios and instead reap the benefits of migration in a fast-changing climate.
All of our main challenges that humanity faces, are being solved on the city level.
Culture is the fabric of our society. It is a success key factor if we want to build back better post-pandemic societies, creating more just, more resilient and more sustainable communities.
The Uniting Mayors project is not only an opportunity for us to work together at local level, but for us to lead from the local level.
And no matter what kind of agreements we internationally have, cities cannot opt out of this. They just don't have a choice.
I will call on all of us to take bold actions in addressing the climate crisis.
So as we approach COP, I would say this is our call. We have to be serious about making finance available to address these issues.
Was one that COP cannot be a lot of national governments making announcements to each other about what they can or cannot do. And so by definition, if you want to do stuff, do real stuff, you have to be enabling cities to get stuff done.
Although we may feel the impact of climate change differently in our own communities, we are fighting a common threat. We can only reach the goals set by the Agenda 2030 if we work together. This is the decade of action. The time to act is now.